going on, everybody? And once again, it's your man, Mr. Spann, and I'm doing a new series here on Spann TV. I'm calling this series The Honest Truth. And with this new series, I'm going to speak definitively about a lot of these videos are speaking about hip hop, Freemasonry, and devil worship. I've done a video about it before. Got a lot of comments about that video too. With this particular series of videos that I'm about to do, I don't anticipate making many friends, and honestly, I don't care if I don't make many friends behind this. But I expect to be there some people to be upset. I expect there to be some people to call me a hater. I expect people to call me unchristian, even though I am a Christian. I expect my own Christian brother and sister to be calling me a devil worshiper. I'm expecting all of that. But what I need you guys to understand is that there's a growing industry of people making money and making names for themselves off the backs of others. You can claim I'm trying to make my name off of the back of the people I'm going to talk about in this series. You open to have that opinion. I can't begrudge you that. But what I'm going to show you is what these people do and some of the tactics that they use in order to make it look as if they're bigger than they are, as if their message is the only message, and as if everything that you see is only good if you see it through their eyes. You have to have a mind of your own, people, and not be a follower, especially followers of men, which I see a lot of people tending to do right now. So, with that, I'm going to get right into this. The only things I can ask you to do is watch, listen, learn, and pay attention to what's being done, because these people are playing you for fools, and I'm going to show you just how they're doing it. One of the first rules of marketing is to know your audience and to know your consumer. And two of the biggest proponents of this new niche market of hip hop, Freemasonry, and devil worship are G. Craig Lewis of X Ministries and the Forerunner 777. Both of these men knew their market, and they knew their market extremely well. You know why? Because they created it. What they did was they sold hip hop to the church going audience. They sold their definition of hip hop to the church going audience. I kind of equate it to hustlers in a sense. It's almost like, say you have a spare tire, someone steals your spare tire, and then they sell you on the fact that you need two spare tires instead of the one that you had. And it just so happens that they have a whole supply of spare tires that they're willing to sell you for a reasonable price, of course. And we'll get into that, because that's what this is all about. It's all about money. Let's quickly talk about our friend G. Craig Lewis over at X Ministries. And when you go to their website over at xministries.com, the first thing you will notice is that there's something to sell you the moment you get there. On the left hand side of the screen, The Truth Behind Hip Hop is now in book form, and it's also for sale right there. You look at the right hand side of the screen, there's a commercial loading up to tell you about The Truth Behind Hip Hop Volume 5 before you ever even hit the main site. Once you get inside the site, again, you're hit with an advertisement and a minute and a half video telling you about The Truth Behind Hip Hop Volume 5, and even in that minute and a half video he managed to slip in a mistruth. I'll tell you about that later. There's also many other books, videos, DVDs, and cassette tapes, and whatever else. Plenty of things to buy at xministries.com. Again, I told you, this is all about money. Not to be outdone, of course, is the Forerunner 777 over on YouTube. And the Forerunner 777 has been around for a while now. He's made conspiracy theorist type videos for a while now. But he never really gathered as much attention and garnered as much attention and praise as he did as when he came out with the Jay-Z Deception series of videos. Those videos got him a huge amount of acclaim. A lot of people praising the Forerunner 777. A lot of people paying attention to the Forerunner 777. And the Forerunner 777 is making sure to cash in on it. If you go to the Forerunner777.com, it isn't anything about just spreading a message. It's spreading a product. It's selling you a product. If you really wanted to spread a message, he could have just made his videos available there, free to look at. But the Forerunner777.com is a commercial entity, and there's no bones about it, as you can take a look here. Now, there's a method to this type of hustle. Many of you will probably say, well, you know what, you're talking about he's selling the DVDs that we're able to watch on YouTube for free. You know, he's just looking for a little bit of support. Well, I kind of equate that to when a drug dealer offers you a free sample. Go ahead and have a taste. This one's on me. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And once you have that taste, once you have that free sample of that powerful drug that he's given you, now you have to come back for more. So when you come back for more and you want to get another high, or you want some more information, in this case, you come to the Forerunner 777 again. Only this time, you have to pay for that information. Only the first high is free. And that's what I equate this to being. When you look at this website, every last one of the videos that he showed you before on YouTube, rather than offering it to you to watch unedited and uninterrupted as far as being broken down into parts, he charges you to watch them. $12.99 for each DVD. You know, it's not just the DVDs that he has for sale here. There are t-shirts to be sold, and there are a lot of books to be sold, as you can see here. But what if I told you that the majority of the books that he's selling on the Forerunner Chronicles website can be had for free on the internet and in downloads? Don't believe me? Here, I'll show you. National Sunday Law. I read this book years ago. Got a free copy of it at the Carter G. Woodson Library on 95th and Halsted in Chicago. It was in the bin by the door, free for anyone to take if they like to. So it kind of surprised me to see this book for sale at the Forerunner's website. Something told me to do a search for the book, and here's what I found. The second link takes you to a website that has the entire book available to read for free online. But of course, I didn't stop there. I looked for the great controversy, and the search yielded this. 2 places to read the entire book online for free. Here and here. The woman who wrote this book, her estate is making this book available online for free. So it boggles the mind that if she can give this book away for free, how the Forerunner is charging you $5 for the same read. Understanding Daniel and Revelation. Again, a quick search resulted in a free download of the entire book, as you can see here. I believe you can start to see a pattern here. But of course, you don't have to take my word for it. Now, we've gone over the motivation for both of these men. And part of the motivation for what they do is money. Both G. Craig Lewis at X Ministries and the Forerunner 777 with the ForerunnerChronicles.com. Both of these men have a product to sell you. Both of these men have given you something to fear. Both of these men have given you products to help address the fear that they helped you get in the first place. What we're going to cover in the next video is the many falsehoods that they've sold to you. We're going to talk about the false accusations, the misinterpretations. And we're going to expose those misinterpretations and falsehoods for what they really are. So, come back, watch the second part of The Honest Truth here with Mr. Spann. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to hearing your responses. Thank you for watching Spann TV. See you again. Peace.